guys. It's the Hulkster. He's the most talked about man in wrestling today. He's created WrestleMania to Hulkamania. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hulk Hogan. How you doing?
You know, what do you want to know, baby doll? I've been watching you on TV day and night. And since I'm in Chi-Town, the Windy City, I'm going to change your life, you know, because after I get done beating the magnificent Morocco down to where he should be, you and I are going out on the town. You know, my friend Mr. T, my main man in Chicago, he's told me a lot about the city, and I know a lot of hot places I'd like to take you tonight. That's what it's all about, you know.
I believe it. I want to know what it was like to take Cyndi Lauper to the Grammys. Is she as wild and weird and crazy as we think she is?
Well, you know, you're coming from the wrong point of view. I can definitely see that I'm going to have to put some Hulkamania in you, because the thing is, why don't you ask Cyndi Lauper what it was like to hang out with me for a while and get her head right? You know, I trained her to get her in shape for rock and roll. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Well, I did. You know, it wasn't Captain Louis Albano. He was her manager for a short while, of course.
Do you always talk like this?
Only when I'm on camera, you know. If you and I were sitting somewhere and there were a bunch of good-looking ladies around, I'd mellow out a little bit, but not much. I gotta go.
Oh, see you later. See you later. It's the Hulkster. It's the Hulkster. We'll be back in a moment. Woo!
Off the exit.
This is Off the Exit. It's Derek, it's Kaz, and it's Rob. And it's time to talk about a very, very important topic to America.
What might that be, pray tell, kind sir?
It is the potential candidacy of one Oprah Winfrey for president.
That's so bogus.
Your thoughts?
First of all, did anyone watch the Dopey Award show that she made this speech at?
I did, yes.
I didn't. Was that the Golden Globe she made it at?
Right. So it was basically not about the presidency.
Yeah.
It was about the sexual harassment stuff. I mean, more or less, that's what it was about. It's a unique time for women. It's time for women to stand up. Kind of going with that vibe. And the speech was so overwhelming to people that the original response as soon as it ended was, Oprah should run for president. She did not get up there during the speech and say, I'm running for president.
She went up there and said, it's my birthday! Everybody gets a car!
You get an electoral vote! You get an electoral vote! You get an electoral vote!
So let's
reach under your seats. Everybody's got Kleenex. Free from my friends at Kleenex.
Let's imagine a world where where she did run for president.
Okay.
Do you think?
Well, that'd be Gayle King then as the VP, right?
No, it should be Stedman.
Oh, Stedman?
Stedman's been in the background long enough. It's time for Stedman to come out and play.
As Kaz pulls up a shot from like 1987.
This is the Oprah that I remember.
Studios.
When Mama Kaz made us watch every day at 4 p.m. on local ABC, we had to change whatever bullcrap we were watching, whatever cartoon was on, and put Oprah on. This big blimp. Going with her.
Jeez, Kaz.
Listen, I actually, and Oprah was fine back then, but then Oprah became a brand, like Air Jordan, like IBM,
ESPN,
like ESPN, and now Oprah has a book list, book club, or whatever you want to call it. Oprah has her own oh God, that's good food line, the line of food that I'm going to make Derek eat at some point.
That's what it's called.
It's called. Don't you
remember? We read the story, dude. I forget everything we do on the show.
Can we flash back to that? Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, that's good. And it's like mashed potatoes with cauliflower.
Yeah. It's a hell of a coupon, though, when you cut that. It's so big.
Oh,
the coupon's so big. You can't get all that on one coupon.
Big. So healthy and so big.
Yeah, but I look.
It plumps when you cook it.
I agree with you. Like, you can't. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know.
I think America will reject another celebrity candidate here, even if it's Oprah. And let's listen.
Well, do you think Trump has another shot at this?
I'm not so certain that Trump is going to run again. I can almost see Trump
saying, "I did it."
Listen, I can add it. It's off my bucket list. I did it. I proved all you wrong.
You're probably right. You're probably right.
And he's going to be, what, 73, 74 by the time that happens?
I don't know.
So, and also, can we? So, all right. You remember there was a time where Oprah really trimmed down. She was the Weight Watchers spokesperson for umpteen number of years, and she slimmed down and she had like a size 0 waist or whatever. And she's kind of puffed up again. So, in a climate where we're worried about the president now being obese, apparently, and not believing the doctors, and Trump's lying about his height and his weight and all this kind of stuff, Oprah is not the picture of health either. I mean, is that going? Are we not allowed to talk about that because she's the Democrat nominee? It's just like when Hillary was collapsing and had to be carried like some cordwood into an unmarked black van during the elections during the campaign trail.
You're very quiet over there, Derek, on this one. I thought you'd be.
I'm letting. I will chime in.
Yeah, I hope so. But I don't know. I think America is going to be burned out by the whole celebrity thing. At least I hope so. And we get back to, I don't know. I guess that's the problem. What are we getting back to? Do we want to get back to politics as usual? That's the question.
I think this is a bad idea.
You do?
I do.
That's racist.
I think it's a bad idea. Following up, if your thought process is America needs whatever from whatever candidate, this is not the answer because she's not in the political scene. Even Trump, okay? And I'm not justifying. I thought him running for president was a bad idea. You can dig up context, and he's made appearances on political shows and actually had a political point of view, okay? I'm not talking about the Obama birther stuff. Not that. But I'm talking about, like, he's had opinions on legitimate political stuff, no matter what you thought.
He brings
I don't...
Another picture.
I don't see Oprah. Oprah is not in that vein. And also, too, if people were tired of Hillary Clinton...
Yeah.
Oprah's kind of in the same spectrum to me in some regards.
I think you're right. I think so. If you look at the last two campaigns, and we won't go too political here. It was more supposed to be focused on the Oprah piece here. If you look at the last two, the one campaign was hope, right?
Yes.
So it was this idea of hope and change. The other one was focused on I'm not the usual politician, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make America great again, right? What does Oprah run on? Because I think those two concepts now have been burned out. I mean, I know they always find something.
I'm going to restore respect to the office and dignity to the office.
This is not a movie, man.
And I am going to be the
South
first
side with you?
Yeah, the first female. Now, I think people who are in love with this idea really want, maybe not so secretly, want Michelle Obama to be in this role in 2020.
I think that would be, that's a far more legitimate idea than having Oprah run for president. At least there's some context as to her running.
How about this? How about this election night 2020? Trump says, I'm going to do eight, I'm going to complete 8 really great, great years against Michelle Obama. Can you imagine that?
It would be like watching the Celtics versus the Lakers in the 80s.
I think you get torched, though.
You think the Trumpster would lose?
I think the Trumpster loses that.
I think so.
I think her popularity is such that...
Are you kidding me? She's one of the most beloved first ladies of all time.
That's what I mean. I think...
I don't know.
You don't think so?
I don't trust this country to vote for an African-American woman.
Yeah, because we didn't elect a black man for 8... for two terms.
No. Not that. I think it's an anti. Look, I don't believe. Are you
wearing the Me Too button or whatever?
No, I think there are a lot of pockets.
I thought I saw that on his pocket.
I think there are pockets of this country that just are not there with having a female be president. I just think that.
Why? Because Hillary didn't win. Unstable, unfit
she
for
wasn't
office,
the best
Hillary.
candidate.
I don't think she was the
should
best
not have been
candidate.
up
She was
there.
a terrible candidate.
Yeah, she should not have been up
You
there.
cannot judge
I don't know, man.
the viability of a female candidate by Hillary Clinton.
She was throwing a
70-mile-per-hour fastball when they put her up there.
That's right.
If you put her up there a couple years ago, she was 99.
I said before, 08 was her shot.
Yeah,
and she
that
blew
was
it in
That was
08,
it.
and
Yeah.
that was it. That was her shot to do it, and she lost.
But so now Oprah has had success in other areas, right? Oprah's had success. Well, not so much actually. No, I take that back because her Oxygen network is crap, right?
Oh, I don't.
Is it really?
Yeah, I don't think it's doing much.
I thought. I don't know.
The O network. Do you have the? You probably pay for the O network.
Oh, I'm sure we do.
I have it.
What channel do we think the O network is?
I don't know. I'm gonna
It's
look.
like a 100 somewhere.
Well, it depends what system you have, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just she really is the. Not, I don't want to say the female Trump, but Oprah is a brand name just like Trump is a brand name.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're voting for a brand name. Now, obviously, a kindler, gentler, less abrasive brand name.
Yeah.
A female brand name. A minority brand name. So, I don't know. I think Trump is going to burn so many people out by the end of 4 years or 8 years or whatever. I think it will leave the office open for something completely different, and that is where Oprah could come in if she so chooses. Now, I thought I read or heard things and the immediate week or so after this that she came out and said that she is not considering this.
Yes, I did see that.
So that could just be posturing, or it could just be, maybe she got caught up in the moment and was considering it for a split second, but I don't know. I mean, does Oprah really want to put herself out there and run for? Could you see if Oprah ran against Donald Trump
And they started finding out all these different things?
Oh my God!
What if they started to find out?
Unearth all sorts of things
Donald.
about
Oh my
her.
gosh,
Donald
that she's
is
into like
not-
S&M and stuff like that.
Donald is not
Yeah.
going.
Getting spanked with Forbes
Getting
magazine.
spanked with 4 magazines, maybe.
He would not go quietly into the.
No,
No, he would.
No
it
way,
would be
my
the
friend.
biggest smear campaign.
that's what I mean. And
Do you believe this woman?
Right? And does she want to tarnish her brand by doing that?
She doesn't even like the color purple.
And also too, and then
that's good. Is not good. It's really, listen, I've had people tell me it's the worst. It's the worst butternut squash they have ever had. Really bad, not good, soggy and tasteless. Bad. A bad side dish. Wouldn't eat it, okay, ever. Really bad.
It's my birthday.
I think that's.
You get cauliflower mashed potatoes. You get cauliflower mashed potatoes.
Check under your seats. There's cauliflower.
But I could totally see Oprah having a "I feel your pain" moment too.
Well, that's what she does on her shows.
Yeah, that's what I
apparently.
mean.
don't even know
I
what the
just-
hell's
I
going
just
on.
don't-
She could play the role if she wanted to. She could really play
Yeah.
up the role, and I could see it happening.
I just
really
don't
could
think
see it
you.
happening.
I don't think you answer nonsense with more nonsense.
But who? Okay, so
But it's a political arena
Now-
anymore. That's what works.
now
Nonsense
that
with
okay,
nonsense.
fine. Who are you picking from the Democratic side of things? Because there are not any good candidates, as far as I can see, on the horizon.
Nobody's ready yet, at least in my view. I know some people have soft lobbed Cory Booker out there, but he's
What-
not.
oh,
He's not.
I mean,
ready.
what-
He's too young.
What
He's
was
not
he
ready
trying
for it.
out for recently? Well,
I think it was the Voice or the Game Show
what
4.
was he trying out for when he had that hissy fit on the camera there?
Who knows?
That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Escort,
I
yeah.
cried tears of rage. Oh, stop it! I've seen better acting on Full House.
Fuller House. Fuller House.
Yeah, too.
On Netflix.
On Netflix, right? Yeah, Mrs. K, really big fan of that. But saying that's the other problem. You could be looking at, all right, here's the Democrat landscape right now. Who else is there that inspires anyone to move the needle? Whereas Oprah can get people who are not necessarily involved, and just like Trump did, get the people who are not in the political arena to start paying attention and actually go out and vote. And you can't deny that Oprah will get people of color to go out and vote when they otherwise may not.
I think that the tricky part of this is that people, and I heard people call back to this when they were talking about Trump, was the fact that Ronald Reagan was a celebrity.
He was.
Before he was the president of the United
Yeah.
States.
Yes.
So that's kind of a thing. I don't know. I just think we can't go down this path of, all right, so Trump won from a celebrity platform, so we need to bring in this person. And the other person they're talking about bringing in
The Rock.
is The Rock. I mean,
I've heard Mark Cuban's name
Yeah.
pop up, so it's like,
that would be interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
He doesn't want to touch. You know what though?
These people want it for a day. They want to be in like a Snapchat presidency. They want to be in there to say to do whatever, but they don't really want the job. Like, who wants to freaking talk to North Korea like on a Wednesday?
I do think whatever the next move is, we need to, as a country, pivot younger. We cannot have 70-year-old, 60, 65-year-old.
That's the political system. That's what you got to tackle.
2 words. Ken Bone.
You've been listening to Off the Exit right here on the Exit 50A podcast.
Are we done?
I think we are now.
Oh, okay.
I'm Derek. That's Rob.
Check us out. Later days.
And that's Kaz.
Really, really good.
See ya.
Subscribe to the Exit 50A podcast on iTunes and Stitcher by searching Exit 50A podcast.